I view this campaign as a job interview. Now imagine this for a second. Help wanted. CEO of New York City government. Description: supervise a budget of $118 billion, 300,000 employees, 1 million students in our public schools, a GDP of over $1 trillion, 10 million people at any given time in New York City. Why should New Yorkers hire you, Governor?
Yeah. First, I love the question because voters don't ask that question, JC. Otherwise, how did you elect Bill de Blasio? He never managed more than 6 people. He was a public advocate. I don't know, there's no real whatever that does. How did you hire him as a CEO when he had no experience? Eric Adams, legislator, borough president. Nice. What does that have to do with running and managing a major organization? So voters don't ask that question. I would say, thank you very much for asking, because that's the right question. I actually managed a larger budget. I actually dealt with a larger institution as governor of the state of New York. As HUD secretary, I did urban development all across the country. HUD is the main agency that deals with cities. I know how to build housing. I was the HUD secretary, and by the way, I was building affordable housing myself since I was in my 20s. I know how the subway system works. I built the Second Avenue subway, right? I intervened when the MTA didn't know what they were doing and were going to close down the L train tunnel. And I figured out the solution to keep it open. I handled emergencies, and God forbid we don't have another one. But when you sit in that chair, any morning could be, God forbid, another 9/11, could be another COVID pandemic. And you can't have on-the-job training in those situations. I've been there for COVID, which was probably the worst disaster emergency that we have faced in modern political history.